master and mistress to believe. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ah, Dia, what are you doing here?
I take it you all know...
We met this...
No kidding. Huh. So,
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumera City.
appreciate it.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you and me.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Let me fill you in. The Academia, the Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted...
You two have heard of Port Ormos. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Okay.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. There are even some
You bet they are. King Dishritz.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their... Well, traveler...
Thanks, Dia. And you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival. So, be sure to get yourselves back here in time. Good. Then we'll see you both...
Mientras no lo canceles.
Everyone hold hands.
Puerto Ormos. Puerto Hormonas. A ver cuál es el problema aquí.
Come and have a good look yourself. Tradition.
You've got it.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly an open...
Wow. Talk about hurly-burly. Ooh. We know that... Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item? Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we...
Voy a investigar. ¿Qué tal la gracias tú?
Welcome. Welcome. Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go... Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers... you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life...
Those students seem to be discussing.
Que estaban chismeando.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up.
They're called Ain el Akhmar. Today,
Wait, come again?
don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos, they're usually... I've heard that Ain el Akhmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if...
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking...
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field. So, what's our plan? Wait! Didn't you hear what they just said? Buying him for... Oh, alright.
Hello there, my friend. Fate must have brought us
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere.
Me parecía ver.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with...
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival...
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing...
Yeah.
Huh. All these guys talk about...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. I see everything.
Creo que verme como una gitana no es lo más esencial.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more go.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're up...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora. As you can see, years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our home. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom.
So...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization. And our ancestors were forced to flee to this land, where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemy. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The boy, mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true... If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Alhaida.
You again? Deranged
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss... Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant once you show...
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with...
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain
I'm warning you.
If you're suggesting that we escalate... I will jeopardize... I am quite confident. Also...
What did...
Consider this. Have I ever...
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish...
Bueno, creo que el internet no me funciona para mucho. Lo único que puedo decir es que...
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A student? Huh. What's a
Eso se va a
student from
repetir
Sumeru
muchas
City
veces.
doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Paimon can't stand this.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the... As you can see, years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was... King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom.
So, you're...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization. Furthermore, she can... But the story doesn't... Mark my... If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret.
Apenas hay gente que cree en Ruka de Bata y en el desert.
I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that.
No iba a repetir mucho, así que dejaremos esto por otro.